Almost made it.
I did make it.
Good morning. Welcome to the Weathers channel. Nope. Watch Autumn Keto Morning Live. My name is
my
Autumn. This is
God.
my husband Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You can also catch us Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for hashtag Wacko Wednesday.
Oh, Wacko Wednesday.
Oh, Wacko Wednesday. Although not this Wednesday,
Why not?
unless you want to do it by yourself.
Oh, that's sweet.
I'm not going to be available.
Look at you saying words.
Yeah, I'm not going to be available.
What are you
Mom's
doing?
here. Says good morning, Autumn, Richard, and the Whack fam. Hi, Mom. Joyce is here. Says good morning, my amazing Whack fam and fantabulous fine weathers. Are you drinking a diet soda at 9:30 in the morning? I mean, we've been up for a long time. Don't get me wrong, but like, nice touch, Richard. I wish I had a diet soda. Right
I was
now.
going to say, did you just sip on a diet soda?
Yeah. Actually, I should go get my diet soda. We do. We get a diet soda typically when we go to grocery shopping in the morning. We get a diet soda, and that's like around 8:30 a.m. So, we do. We have our share of soda mornings. We call them soda Sundays. That's
There we go.
That's what we have. We have a soda Sunday.
What we call a weirdo.
Mm-hmm. Joyce is here. Says good morning, my amazing Whack fam and fantabulous fine weathers. Hi, Joyce.
Good morning, Joyce.
Oh, Big Guy's
good
here.
Morning,
Says
Chris.
howdy, all. Good morning, Autumn and Richard. Hi,
good morning,
Big
Uncle.
Guy. Shelly's here. Says happy Sunday, Whack fam. Evelyn's here. Says good morning. Gigi's here. Says good morning,
Shelly
everyone.
And Evelyn.
Brenda's here. Says good morning. Lolo's here. Says good morning from Virginia, Whack fam.
Good morning,
Have you
Lola.
always been in Virginia? Amber's here. Good morning, Amber.
Oh, and she's doing the cartwheels.
Yep,
That's what you love so much.
Super hype.
You love that all the time.
Cindy's here. Says good morning, everyone. Hi, Cindy.
Good morning, Cindy.
So
grab a cup.
Grab a cup. Can you get the bottle of soda? Go get the bottle of soda that I put in the refrigerator. Refrigerator soda, Richard. Yes. Jeray's here, says good morning. Sherry's here, says good morning. I'm so excited. I have my contact business cards for Keto Palooza. I saw those in the group. They look great. That's exciting. I love that for you. Making business cards to exchange. Like, that's a great idea. You can do that. Put your contact information on a business card, like your name, your email, perhaps, your online, like your YouTube or your Insta. And then that way people can connect with each other. I'm not really good at like, oh, what's your Insta? I'm going to take my phone out and follow you right now. Like, I don't have time for that. So like, I'll just collect them all and put them in my pocket. And then after it's over, I can.
You're definitely not a connecting individual.
I'm not a connecting, but I'm definitely not a connecting on the spot. So no. Very serious. Says good morning, everyone. I appreciate that, but I gotta throw this away. I don't like the grease gets on everything. I don't like greasy tabletops.
Do you not like greasy tabletops? That's a new thing that I've just found out, everybody. So good Sunday morning, all.
Everything on my side? Richard.
Good morning, Barry.
What's going on there?
That's why I needed a cup. Because the ice was in it.
See, he's spilling stuff over here.
Oh, wait. It's called condensation.
We're falling apart. Richard, it is the soda. It's not condensation. The actual soda
reverse condensation
is spilling out. Carl Keto Dogs here says good morning, all. Joyce said that's a good idea. Yeah, the business cards are a good idea. So
with all your information on them.
Shelly said, Autumn, you mentioned the circle a couple weeks ago. Binge watching now. I can totally see you on the show.
Oh my God.
Am I right? Am I right?
You will.
You will be seeing me on the circle.
Do not encourage.
At some point. Like, that game was made for me. Like,
it's going to be so weird. By the time they'll change so many things, you won't recognize it.
Exactly. Like, even if I went to film the circle right now, it'd probably be like season 9 that would air in 2027. Like,
so you don't need that.
Oh no, I'm still doing it.
You would leave
when
me?
I get casted. You guys, I'm not like on the television.
You would leave me to film.
Gladly, Richard. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. No, it's exciting. So, but yes, thank you. Like, had you ever watched them before? Like, are you watching it from the first season, or you been watching this season? Like, tell me everything.
Good morning, Sheree.
Brian's here, says, great morning, y'all. Hope everyone's having a beautiful, cool morning. It is no longer cool. It is heating up. It's getting hot.
Hey, the caboodle.
Hence the name of today's live is Hot Day Ahead. It's getting
Hope you've had a fun couple of months out in the wilderness.
Carl said, if I'm out of business cards, I have people scan the QR code that I have on my phone's home screen. Yeah, I mean, that's preparation right there. Like, good for you. Foresight. That makes a lot of sense.
He's thinking ahead.
Jory said, no spoilers, but did you like who won the circle this season? Yeah, I mean, bottom line, I would have liked the top. I wouldn't have minded if the second or the first place person won. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so
you'd be binge watching.
Or the third place, but we knew they weren't going to win because they were third place. So second and first, I wouldn't have minded either one of the top three winning. So I'm okay with that.
Anyone in the top 10.
Evelyn said, loving the Ketopalooza lineup. I have to make sure I have books from each of the new speakers. Oh yeah.
There you go, Evelyn.
If you don't have Benazati's books.
Foresight.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy. I think it's kind of like a homecoming, if you will, because these aren't like, none of these speakers are new speakers.
No.
These are all people that have spoken at Ketopalooza. This is the 5th one. So, you know, there were speakers at the second, third, and fourth one. So these are all just like a mixture of those people. And I'm not going to lie.
You're so beautiful.
I did reach out to some new people this year and, you know, like, several, like, and through talking and random things and here and that, or sometimes they just ghosted me, like, or sometimes I get in contact with them, like,
or their itineraries didn't line up properly.
Or their itineraries didn't line up, and some of them responded, were like, ooh, would love to, just can't, you know? After a certain while, I'm just like, hashtag no new friends. Like, let me just go back to the people that I know that I already like, and I know that they already know what Ketopalooza is about, so they, you know, are definitely going to give me what I'm looking for, and fill that lineup right up, baby. Extra. So, yeah, it was. I'm very happy about it.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
the sun is shining.
Shelly said, so I binged the latest season, finished it yesterday, and Netflix immediately went to the first season, so I'm watching that now. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to say you should have watched the first season first, but like watching, because I watched the first season when it first came out, so we were all learning about it together. Like, what is this show? Like, and even the people on the show, they didn't know how the show worked because it was basically all being made up on the spot at that point. So watching them like navigate the show together is really cool. But now that there's like 6 seasons of it, when you come on the circle now, you have a strategy, you have a game plan, you know what to do. So watching them do it like for the first time, just be like, I don't know how this is supposed to go. Like, that was pretty fun.
It would be a nice little way to make a circle out of watching.
Look at that. Yeah, exactly.
It's up here.
Jory said, I agree. I would have been happy if either the top 2 people won, the person who won played a great game. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's why they deserve to win.
I'm saying.
And they not only played a good game, they were also a good person too. Like, you know, like, and so I was okay with it.
There you go.
So yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Yeah. I was gonna give a spoiler, but I'm not going to.
You better not. I ain't even seen it yet. I'm like halfway through, so don't ruin nothing for me.
You're not gonna watch it, Richard.
Oh, I'll watch it when you're gone. Okay. I never watch it when you're here.
Okay.
Because you get on my nerves.
That must be what it is. So, but yeah, today we have a busy day, taping, getting ready to go out of town, cleaning. It's a sunny day though, so I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of energy. So that is good.
Where are you going out of town?
I'm going to Canada tomorrow. Nope, Tuesday.
You hear that, D? She'll be up there with them kitties.
Yes. So Sherry said, please make sure to smash that like button. Thank you. I appreciate that, Sherry, so much.
You are the gift that keeps on giving.
So yeah, I am headed out of town. I'm excited. I'm not nervous. I'm just hyper aware of like all the logistical things that come with traveling internationally. So I'm like making sure I got my passport, make sure I got my customs declarations, making sure like, oh, you okay, bud?
You always do that.
Yeah, well, I haven't gone out of town. I haven't traveled internationally in a long time, so I haven't had to do some of these things. Like, there are some extra steps that go along with going out of the country that
you have to declare stuff.
Yes. And I don't think I'm going to take my trail mix because I'm not trying to cross Canadian borders with food. I'm not trying to leave the country with food, even though I'm sure trail mix will be okay, but I'm not risking it. So,
and you just get it at the airport.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. And my friend, my coworker, he's already been to Canada, like the same place I'm going. And he was like, yeah, finding food around that work site was difficult. And I was like, okay. So I'm thinking I might go to the grocery store and just try to like buy some groceries and do my own, like take my own little salads, you know, like instead of trying to, Plus, I don't like heading out for lunch anyway because we only have an hour.
Exactly.
And it's like, by the time I figure out where to go and come back, like that could be like 40 minutes, you know?
I would definitely bring stuff, especially the first day. Maybe it's just get to the layout.
Exactly. I want to bring the lunch. Or depending on if sometimes the customer provides lunch. I don't know, but from the sounds of it, they didn't. So he had to go out and look for lunch.
And if it's something like that salad or something, doesn't need to stay cold or hot.
Yes, exactly.
So if they do have food there, you can just push it to the next day or something like that.
And I could take one of those like ice blocks and I could like put it in the bottom of my
look at you. Okay, ice blocks.
I could put it in the bottom of my lunch pail, so Joe Ray said
with your hard hat.
Sometimes I feel like people forget it's about being likable by most people. Exactly. And sometimes people think that the purpose of the game is to try to get other people to dislike other people. And that's where I think they go wrong. Is like, instead of focusing on people's relationships with others, focus on how everybody views you, and so you play your game. But yeah.
Are you studying?
That's how
you're studying that?
That's how my strategy would go. Is I would just be, and I would be myself too. Like I'm not trying to catfish or like put on some different personality. Like that's not my
because that's just hard to remember. For me, I'm like, I don't know who I'm supposed to be again. I would wake up and be myself accidentally.
Exactly. And I'm like, a lot about late 90s boy bands to be, like a 24-year-old girl, so I don't know, but.
Like, I be studying.
Yes. Brian said, "Are you taking a toque? Is it for the cold North Canadian climate? Is that a hat? Is that a beanie? Is that what they call it?"
Well, there's an image over there beside it.
Oh, it is a hat.
A stovepipe.
No, that's a top hat.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm pretty sure. No, because also it is May, thank goodness, and the climate should be similar. I think this will be fine. So
at least not extreme.
Yes.
You shouldn't be in the extreme.
I shouldn't be in the extreme.
Should be
I'm going back to Canada several times.
We are?
In the next. Oh, sweetie.
Oh, I'm going.
In the next year. So, this trip that I'm going on now, this was supposed to happen in early January, like actually late November. And then it got pushed to after the new year, so early January. So, I was expecting to have to go to Canada, really during the cold, and it just kept getting pushed further and further out, and I'm like, oh no, now I have to go in May. Oh God. But
yes, we will.
But I will have to go in the winter at some point.
We will have to. No, we're not doing that. We
will
go in the summer.
Yeah, I will have to go at some point. Yes, it's a beanie. Yeah, exactly. It was a stovepipe. So yeah, I'm just saying that's what my husband saw. That's what my husband saw at least.
Feels like you're making fun of it.
Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of memories on my OneDrive, a year ago today, 2 years ago today, and they're all from the low carb cruise. And
they do that on the iPhone.
They're just making me miss the cruise.
iPhone.
And I'm just
cycles all your photos into it.
I want to be on a cruise so bad, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Next year.
They come and they go.
They literally. Did you do it on purpose?
Nope.
Yes, so I'm just ready for a vacation.
We need to go out on a good old hike. That's what we need to do. Rent a cabin.
Okay, go ahead. You plan all of that, and I'll be happy to accompany you to a cabin.
Why I gotta do everything? Why I gotta?
You have to do everything.
Oh, my angel.
My goodness. Oh, okay, honey. You okay? Okay.
See, he needs to be a part of the action.
Yeah. All right.
He feels
you
left
doing good,
out.
Bubs?
He feels left out. He is a part of the action now.
Yes. Evelyn asks, "Are you going on the 2025 cruise?" Yes, we are. I don't know. I already know there was a sign up. I've already signed me and him up, and I haven't heard much more about it. Well, and I'm not going to ask.
They're still on the one.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to inquire too much until at least they get back from this one, and then I'm sure she'll ramp up more information about the Alaskan cruise. But yes, it is already on my radar, and I am really hoping that the Hack Your Health conference, that they knew each other's plans and that they're not going to overlap this year.
Then we have to miss that one next year.
Yeah, next year we will definitely be missing Hack Your Health if they're the same.
Yeah. This year we're missing the cruise because they overlap.
And and we've been on 2 Caribbean cruises at this point. So it's okay, even though we didn't want to, going. and we play a bigger role in helping like run the Hack Your Health conference, you know, then we would we'd just be going on vacation on the cruise, which don't get me wrong is great, but I really do enjoy helping with the conference.
Yes,
so
you do.
Yeah, so I'm okay with that.
Both.
But next year we going on that Alaskan cruise, okay? And I would hope that Robin knows when it is already, and
I
so
figure we'd have to fly up in Shelley's neck of the woods.
Yes, we would.
We'd have to go up into the Seattle, Oregon area.
Yeah. Lolo said, I wanted to go on the low carb cruise also. Can't make it, but I'll be going in 2025. Oh, yeah.
Oh, snap. So it looks like we're going to have a full cruise.
Ellen,
Lolo.
So it's our first cruise, what, 2025? Or are you going this year, 2024?
I'm assuming next year.
Jory said, I had to take my dog. I had to take me dog a bath. So give your dog a bath. The lawn was cut and the sprinklers were on in the morning. She had green legs.
Yeah.
Our lawn wasn't cut, and Alex was out this morning, and he's so short that like all the wet grass got his whole body wet. So
yeah, he's a wet one.
Alex, get it now. You're doing too much, bud. Now you're doing too much.
He likes to.
Not while we're doing all of this.
Oh my God.
Evelyn said yes, 2025. That'll be so interesting that an Alaskan cruise will be your first cruise. Because you know. One thing I've noticed, being an expert that's only gone on a whole 2 cruises, is like I feel like I'm always comparing, you know, like I'm comparing and contrasting everything to the first cruise. But like if it was an Alaskan cruise, I mean, everything's just going to be different at that point. So yeah, but that is why it's a can't miss cruise, is because like we wanted to go on an Alaskan cruise.
The boat will be different and everything.
Yeah, like the boat will be different.
It won't be a Oasis class.
Yes, it's smaller.
Yeah.
And
it has to deal with the element.
Yeah, and like it's just like I think what you're looking to get out of it is different, right? Like you're not looking for beaches and like sunny, you know, like tropical.
Yes.
It's like you're looking. I want to go. Speaking of hikes, now the excursions are like hikes in the national forest and stuff like that.
Go that crap.
Oh, we're going. Oh, we're going to that crap.
I need a GPS.
So no.
Yeah, well, you get 2 flares just in case.
Flare.
Hell.
Exactly.
Hell.
So Holly's here. Says good morning, everyone. I hope all's same with you. So
good morning.
Man, Jory's on the phone.
Holly.
For sure. Are you still home or are you traveling somewhere? So just not, you know, at your.
I mean, Jory be getting around.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you, she travels a lot for work.
Yes. So I am.
Tis the life.
Looking forward to it. I just got a new project coming up. That will be in Arkansas. So
oh wow,
fancy.
The beautiful state of Arkansas. Lots of.
I've been there once. I did go to. I don't think it was It can't be the corporate headquarters of Walmart because that was just too depressing of a building to be the corporate headquarters.
No, it's a beautifully elegant.
Like I would imagine, like, you know, so I consider corporate headquarters to either be like tall, like in cities, like tall. You know, buildings, or these beautiful like campus type. This looked like Ford, like the Ford plant. Like it was just very gray and industrial. I was like, this can't be where like the CEO sits.
What's
like,
inside of it? So it might try to trick you.
I mean, office buildings and stuff. No. I went inside and it looked very. I was like, man, I know Walmart's a budget company, but even in like the business, like the corporate, like come
they got
on.
waterfalls and slides.
No, like that's crazy. So yes. Lolo said, yes, an exciting difference going to Alaska. I've been on several cruises. They were all Caribbean. Exactly. That's how I feel.
This is going to be interesting.
That's how I feel, too. So.
I know. You're a professional at Caribbean cruises.
Yes. But do you know what I'm not professional at?
What's that?
Going on a cruise that's not also a conference. Like, we've never gone on a cruise where, like, those at-sea days, we had the whole day just to figure out what to do. You know,
look at you.
We've always been in a conference the whole time, which I like it that way. But also, there were some times where I'm like, man, I wanted to go to like 80s, name that tune, but oh man, we have a speaker or whatever.
It's a bucket list.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
Write that down.
Yeah. Joyce said, heading into church, have a wonderful week. You too, Joyce.
Right back at you, Joyce.
Yeah, speaking of that, we're going to go ahead and hop off here because, like I said, it's sunny. We have a lot of things that we could be doing, like me personally, like because I leave and I want to get everything together. Yeah, before I leave.
When you go to Canada.
Yeah, you got to do some extra stuff. So there you go. Everybody have a great Sunday.
Have a great, wonderful.
We're not
sunny
gonna
Sunday.
be here on Wednesday because I'll be traveling, but we will be back
remotely from Canada.
Nope, no, I won't. We'll be back next Sunday, so we'll see you back here.
You won't do it remotely?
No, I will not. I won't. Okay.
I'm gonna tell your mother about you. Bye.